welcome to tonight's recap of The Bachelorette.
Alright, so pack your bags. We're going to Bermuda, boys.
Alright, and the boys arrive at their new hotel on these farty scooters.
They really were farty. They were seriously polluting the air.
They were.
They were like freaking 100 years old.
Yes.
Alright, so they get the first date card after Chris Harrison is all like... and it's for Doug.
Yes, it is. It's a one-on-one, and everyone is on his case.
Especially Ari. And Doug is like, yo, he got really upset. And he was like ready to be handing out some smacks. But then Emily walked in.
And it was really awkward. Okay, so...
It was.
You could feel the tension in the air, I'm sure. Not that I was there. But this date, they went shopping and just talked and blah, blah, blah.
They did stuff that married couples or people in relationships would be doing.
Okay.
And we find out that Doug started a charity not too long ago.
All right.
Perhaps maybe when he found out he was going to be on the show.
You don't know that.
Red flag. All right, so part of the date was he presented Emily with a letter his son had written. And she decided, well, I'm going to return the favor and I'm going to write him a note on the postcard that you're sending him.
Yes, but they also walked through this, like, love gate thing. And you're supposed to make a wish.
How many did they have this season already? Like the love clock, the love gate, the love. This was like Stargate love.
Homer?
He's digging into your thigh, isn't he?
Yes.
All right, so we find out that the group date is let's set sail on the sea of love. And all I could think of is Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Let's set sail on a sea of pizza.
Well, we'll get back to that sea of pizza, but first...
It's time for dinner.
Emily and Doug go to dinner, and she thinks he's too perfect, so she needs to get to the bottom of this.
Not just too perfect perfect like Brad. Brad Womack.
Because Brad was so perfect. Ow!
She wants to know what he's hiding. And he's like, well, what's wrong with you? And she's like, well, I don't really work out.
Ow.
And I go out in my pajamas. And she just comes to the conclusion that, well, maybe he just is perfect.
And also, it's really hard to come up with things on the spot.
Exactly. And, you know, she couldn't even badmouth herself. I go out in my pajamas. That's bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
Well, it's trashy, but it's not bad. All right, so he gets the rose, but she doesn't get to make out with him because he never makes the first move, and neither will she.
Wonder how that works out for him.
Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to kiss if neither one of them are ever going to make the first move.
All right, let's talk about the group date. They're going sailing.
And the winning team gets to spend time with her, and the losers go home on the loser bus.
Yeah, they
Back
split
to
up the group into
hotel.
two groups.
Right.
And they have to race each other.
It was a pretty close race, too.
I don't know how safe it was to put those guys on those boats without, like, a professional.
I think they had a professional on there.
I don't know about that.
But wait.
There's fur everywhere.
I know. We find out that the 2-on-1 date card is for John and Nate. Let's explore this Bermuda love triangle.
Sounds gross. So it's a really tight race.
Way double entendres there.
But the yellow team wins.
That was Ryan, Talon.
Isn't it Kalen? Who's Talon?
I call him Talon.
Like a claw?
I call him Talon.
Okay.
Ari and Jeff with one F. This weird spellings of names this season. Charlie was crying in the van on the way back.
The red team was really bummed because they were all like super athletic and we're gonna win, blah, blah, blah. There was a lot of smack talking coming from them.
Well, on the date, there was a lot of making out from Ari. He sucked her soul out of her face.
I don't want to talk about it.
And in case you missed it, Ryan's a douchebag. Straight up.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god, he is such a douchebag.
He's like, I want you to go to the gym and you're my trophy maybe wife. What is with this guy? He's so sleazy.
And when he got her alone, he called her out for making out with Ari. He was like, you know, there's lots of girls that are going to be watching you, looking to you as a role model, and here you're making out in front of...
It's really weird. Like,
it
who
really
says
was.
That?
So the rose goes to Jeff. I
Mr.
really
Cool.
like Jeff. Yeah, I like him, but you know what? He seems so young. So young. And clueless.
Oh, well.
So it's time for the 2-on-1 date, and it's Data Destruction Specialist, aka Shredder from Mutant Ninja Teenage Turtles, whatever, versus the accountant.
What?
God, he is so boring.
Do you know him?
I do. I feel like I do now.
Well, on this date, they're on a boat, and then they're jumping off some cliffs.
On a boat.
Yeah.
They're on a mother effing boat.
And then they have dinner in a cave.
But not just dinner in a cave. Dinner in a cave, Last Supper style.
All three of them are sitting on the same side. Kind of weird.
All right.
And they get to munch on some quinoa, as Nate says.
Duh! Everyone knows it's quinoa, right?
Apparently they don't, because no one corrected him either.
I don't think they ever had quinoa before. All right, so Nate was so awkward, too, during his one-on-one time. He was rambling. He started crying.
He's like, I just love my family so much. I felt bad.
John played it cool. He was Joe Average, and he got the rose.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I do stuff.
I'll get the rose.
Yeah.
All right, so it's cocktail party time, and, well, by the way, Nate went home.
Yeah.
In case you didn't do the math.
Important plot point there.
Well, two guys on the date, one rose, one stays, one goes,
Well,
Chris
I know
Harrison.
that.
So it's cocktail party time. And
Ryan was having his one-on-one time with Emily, and the guys were like, hey, Ori, you should go cut in right now.
And he did. Oh, it was so painful and awkward.
But it was awesome at the same time.
It was. And Ryan, in his little aside, well, not in his aside to the guys, is like, yeah, I want to be the Bachelor. They should make the Bachelor Ryan show. But not like on ABC, like on a weird network show or something.
Who knows?
So Doug and Chris talk it out. And by talk it out, we mean they don't do
argue.
anything. Yeah. Oh, that's probably what that says. Probably says argue. All right.
Does it?
No.
Looks like guru.
It says guru.
Okay.
I don't know why. Or gurn.
No.
When I figure it out, I'll tell you. My back was hurting so much. I was probably just like, get this effing show over.
All right, so it's time for Chris Harrison to have his little chat with Emily.
And he's as giddy as a little schoolgirl.
He's like...
Yeah. And she tells Chris that she suspects that Ryan is a douchebag.
It's pretty much what she says.
She would be right. All right, so it's rose ceremony time. We'll just tell you the first and last.
Sean gets the first rose, and Alejandro gets the last.
Wow, so the two guys who are lucky enough to escape this week are Charlie and Michael.
Yep.
So even though Ryan is a douchebag and she admitted it, he still gets the rose. Yeah, wow.
I don't understand that.
I don't either. But Charlie was pissed. Michael was like, all right, she wasn't right for me. I wasn't right for her. That's cool.
One
Mr.
thing they had in
Longhair.
common, both cried in the rain.
Oh,
It's all right,
so
boys. If you cry in the rain, they can't tell what's tears and what's rain.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Next week, oh my God, they're going to ruin London.
Ugh.
And somebody gets the F-bomb dropped on them.
That's my city.
They call Ricky, oh my God, baggage. I can barely say it. How could they? Ricky's so sweet and innocent. Till next week.
Much love.